Hello, my name's Oliver and welcome to Crypto Bible News. In today's news, we will look at the following stories. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak claims that governments will ban crypto if it becomes too big. Binance hires former GE and Edelman Exec as first Chief Communications Officer. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor's 17,732 Bitcoin holdings are now worth $1.1 billion. Edward Snowden speaks out against Shiba Inu Mania. Shiba Inu now accepted as a payment at a French bistro in Paris. Now, just before we get stuck into the news stories, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe buttons and be sure to turn on all notifications so you never miss out on any Crypto Bible content. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak claims that governments will ban crypto if it becomes too big. During an interview with Yahoo Finance, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak opined that the government will never allow cryptocurrencies to be out of its control. Hence, he predicts that crypto will be banned if it reaches widespread mainstream adoption. The trouble is that the government will never allow it to be out of their control. If it got to the point that everything was being done with crypto and it didn't pass through governments for observation and taxation and all that, then the governments would just disallow it. They wouldn't give up their power. With these recent comments, Wozniak echoed Bridgewater Associates founder Ray Dalio, who predicted that Bitcoin was very likely to be outlawed if it were to become too big. He then went on to add that the government makes all of its taxes off inflation, describing it as an artificial system. The government can just create new dollars and borrow and borrow. The famed engineer called Bitcoin mathematically pure, since it cannot be modified by governments or private companies. Wozniak would love to see crypto disrupting businesses and commerce, mentioning Jack Dorsey and his Bitcoin advocacy. I love it when people like Jack Dorsey talk and how crypto should be the heart of our business dealings. With that being said, the Apple co-founder is not sure whether it's right to have anonymous transactions. Binance hires former GE and Edelman exec as first Chief Communications Officer. Binance, the largest cryptocurrencies exchange by daily trading volume, has hired former General Electric and Edelman executive Patrick Hillman as its first Chief Communications Officer. Hillman will oversee Binance's corporate communications, public affairs, and media relations. He will also work with Binance's compliance and security leaders. Prior to joining Binance, Hillman was the global head of innovation at Edelman's crisis and risk practice, where he led the PR giant's cybersecurity and counter-disinformation offerings. Before his tenure at Edelman, Hillman held senior government affairs and public affairs positions at General Electric and the National Association of Manufacturers. The new hire comes as regulators around the world have recently been scrutinizing Binance's operations. As we continue our evolution from a disruptive tech startup to a respected global financial institution, we recognize that it was paramount that we recruit leading compliance, communications, and government affairs experts, said Binance co-founder Yi He. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao added, also known as CZ, we're working hand in glove with regulators around the world toward our mutual goal of protecting users, encouraging innovation and further establishing the industry. Patrick's 15 years of experience working on global regulatory issues such as GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, will be critical in advancing that work. In recent months, a lot of Binance customers in the UK have faced increased difficulties dealing with the exchange, especially making withdrawals to UK banks, a lot of which have been banned dealings with Binance. A lot of investor complaints have centered around the fact that Binance are very slow in keeping their customers up to date with developments, so the hiring of a prominent communications officer will be very much welcomed. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor's 17,732 Bitcoins holdings are now worth $1.1 billion. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor has personally done very well by his long-time support for Bitcoin, with his own holdings of the crypto now worth more than $1 billion. He sounds like a nice guy. Late last week, Saylor retweeted a tweet of this from a year earlier in which he disclosed that he personally held 17,732 Bitcoin he purchased for under an average price of just under $10,000. These holdings would have been worth $235 million. In his retweet, he added the comment that you do not sell your hashtag Bitcoin. Saylor confirmed that he has not sold any of his Bitcoin holdings. At current prices, Saylor's holding would be worth about $1.1 billion, reflecting an unrealized gain of more than 500%. On Thursday, the company disclosed that it had added almost 9,000 Bitcoin to its balance sheet in the third quarter, bringing its total owned to 114,042 Bitcoin. At these current prices, that Bitcoin is worth about $7 billion. While MicroStrategy's entire market capitalization is roughly $7.4 billion. Edward Snowden speaks out against Shiba Inu Mania. Whistleblower Edward Snowden has joined the chorus of critics who have raised the alarm about Shiba Inu. In a recent tweet, the former National Security Agency consultant cautioned his followers against investing in their hard-earned money into a clone of dog money. I say this with love. If you've got talked into exchanging your hard-earned savings for some new dog money because a meme said get rich, please carefully consider your odds of outsmarting a market that sold to you its stake in not even dog money, but a clone of dog money. He believes that the odds of outsmarting the market are pretty low. In a follow-up tweet, he encouraged those who have a problem with his warning to take some profits right now. The Dogecoin killer has generated an enormous amount of buzz with its stunning gains. The whimsical cryptocurrency is up 826% in a month, becoming one of the largest top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. Earlier this week, Shiba Inu earned the title of the biggest meme cryptocurrency on the block, challenging Dogecoin's supremacy. When confronted by a member of the community, Snowden said that he was totally fine with people buying garbage. However, he's concerned about those who might be manipulated into mortgaging the farm to buy Shiba Inu. An awe-inspiring story about someone turning $8,000 worth of Shiba Inu into $5.7 billion has been covered by the mainstream media around the world. Wow. Naysayers, however, argue that the rally may not be sustainable due to the coin's gigantic valuation. Pointing to the greater fool theory, this is the simple theory: anything should be bought if you think there is a greater fool that will pay more money for it when you come to sell. In a recent tweet, Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz compared Shiba Inu to e-car manufacturer Tesla, claiming that both of them are being propelled by communities that are sucking in new disciples. Tesla is GameStop, GameStop is Cardano, is AMC, is Shiba, going up because people want to buy. The Shiba Inu mania has spilled over into other Dogecoin knockoffs, with Dogelon Mars soaring by 270% over the past week. Shiba Inu now accepted as payment at a French bistro in Paris. Le bistro Illinois et Maxence, a restaurant in Paris. France joins the growing list of mainstream businesses to add Shiba Inu, SHIB, as a payment method. The information came to light from a video shared by a local resident and crypto investor, Nathino Davey, showing that the restaurant's main entrance supported two new Shiba Inu accepted here stickers right above the other traditional payment options. Speaking recently, Davey said that he approached a staff member of the restaurant to reconfirm the addition of SHIB as a payment method before taking the video. Precisely at that moment, a group of 4 men paid their lunch bill using Shiba Inu. Davey later revisited the restaurant with his friends and paid for a €250, approximately $290 buffet with SHIB. As the video went viral on social media platforms, the restaurant confirmed a sudden spike in foot traffic. The restaurant has now become the best in the area. Locals are expecting a wave of restaurants to start accepting cryptocurrencies as a payment method. As a seasoned investor, Davey revealed that Shiba Inu has been his best investment across his whole career. I love cryptocurrency, especially SHIB. Crypto has the power to change everything, he said. The mainstream adoption of Shiba Inu is a direct result of an ongoing bull run that continues to attract support from new investors. At the time of recording, SHIB surpassed Dogecoin to become the 9th largest token in terms of market capitalization. Please don't forget, guys, to hit that like button, subscribe to Crypto Bible, and don't forget to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of our new videos. Join our Discord group, and you can also find us on all other social platforms. All the links are below in the description. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And once again, thank you ever so much for joining us today.